All right, so this is just a quick discussion about some data that we've collected on the FoodSense. The FoodSense can do an awful lot of different foods for their food's quality and their food safety. In this example, actually, we're using the chili or the hotness measuring capability of the FoodSense. So this is actual client data. So the client has gone out there, bought themselves a whole bunch of sauces, and then they've come in and they've actually measured them. So we have the Tabasco sauce, and I can see here that he's done, let's say, 5 repeats, and he's done a first test and a second test. Now, the third time he did this, he actually reused the sensor, and that's you can't reuse the sensors. They're one-time uses. So that's okay. So those are higher because you can't reuse the sensors. It's a one sensor, one test type of result. So he's got a series of results, and what's important is his mean and his standard deviation. His standard deviation is definitely less than 10% of his mean, so that's quite good. So he's measured his Tabasco sauce. He's got a score of about 1,798 Scoville heat units, which I thought was a little low, but actually when I looked at it, I also thought this bottle's been around for a little while, and actually the hotness of these sauces can diminish with time. So I was basically happy with his results. And also it's important that FoodSense, it's both got to be accurate but also consistent. It's trying to answer the question, if you're making a chili sauce, how can you accurately determine the hotness of it? So he's done 5 repeats. He's got a good mean value, and he's got a good standard deviation. He's done it with a habanero. Again, it's higher. Standard deviation is actually very similar, so they're even more accurate. And I really like this result. To be honest with you, it's his death sauce. So somebody thinks that this is their death sauce, and it's hottest ever kind of thing. But to be fair, it's 11,672 Scoville heat units. So the death sauce has come out really quite well. And again, the standard deviation is low. So at Zimmer & Peacock, we do FoodSense. It's a quick, really easy way of doing food safety and food quality. And in this particular case, the guy's taken a whole bunch of sauces and he's checked them out, and he's got some really nice consistent results. And you can see that consistency in terms of the low standard deviation. And though he hasn't put the units in here, these are Scoville heat units. So 1798, 2089, 11,672. Okay, if you've got any questions about FoodSense, contact us at Zimmer and Peacock.